Hey, good afternoon or good evening, I should say. Once again, coming to you at about 9:30. It is finally here. Of course, check it out. Pre-Thanksgiving, Turkey Day. Got the turkey in the refrigerator, and I'm pulled back. I hope you guys had opportunity to see the video I made this morning where my busy bee was putting in the work. She is always on a grind with rooted vines dot at myrootedvines.com, putting the honeys together, our new jars that came in that we're going to be going away from the packaging to more jars that gives a better overview of the tea in and of itself. um, Easy to use, they look magnificent. I'm gonna be sharing some of those with you, but before I do, of course, I want to talk to all of the CEOs, and you guys know what that means. Those of you that are creators, those of you that are empowering entrepreneurs, as well as those high performing operators. Today's session is all about harnessing the power of gratitude. And when you do, it will become a game changer for you as a CEO. You know, really, truly, let's face it, me and my wife are co founders of myrootedvines.com, but I can tell you it's almost like a 95, 98% to 2%, where my wife is the face, the behind the scenes of our website, the putting together of all of the teas, the honeys, you name it. Okay, I'm gonna go with 99.9%. I think I got 1% where I put things in the car and we go off and we do our things. I've, by way of listening to her, I've learned some of the lingo, the language, the very delicacies of all about rooted vines. But man, when we're out there doing our pop-up shops or person asks about some various details, I have no problem if she talking to another customer would simply say, excuse me, I need your help. But let's face it, our days are packed with decisions, challenges, and endless tasks. I mean, I get up at 5, I do my 20 workout, some deep reflecting, and then reading some great motivational book or listening to an audio session. And then, as I'm up, I hear this little pitter patter of feet going right above my head, and my wife is right behind me, maybe about 6:30, sometimes the latest might be 7, but she's moving around. Now I'm getting ready, getting my day started because I'm going off to work, and we've been blessed and fortunate with a lot of opportunities. And my wife, she's been able to stay home recovering from back surgery, a few different things like that, but it's just encouraging to me. I don't know if she realized it, but when she's up and she's coming down and she's engaging with me and Zuri and giving us the business, and we trying to give the business back to her, it's crazy because she is really getting ready to get her hustle on with Rooted Vines, checking messages. If it's an order, we have a subscription that we got to put out, something comes in. I'm just grateful to see it because, you know, though we have this online e commerce business together and we should be doing it together, she is really putting in a heavy lift. And I am so grateful. That's my gratitude. And I will do anything above and beyond as we go. I just asked her about December 28th. We'll be coming up on our second year. I see that little spread come up, and I am really desiring to see so much more come into going into our third year with Rooted Vines. But gratitude really matters. And reason why I say that, it builds strong connections. You know, it's a two-man team, but whatever my wife needs me to do for Rooted Vines, I'm with that business. I ain't trying to say, oh man, I just got off work, I can't handle this. We the stakeholders of this joint. If she not feeling well and she need me to do something, what do you need me to do, boss? I'm going to make it happen because I truly believe in what we're doing. We're small. It started out this way. It has its progressions, and we're seeing some really good reviews when we go out. We would love to see the online e-commerce portion of it come to fruition. You know, getting the reviews from people going out, looking at some sales. I think some of the dynamic things we're going to be doing coming up during holiday season and going forward will also pop. Just also, gratitude helps improve decision making by fostering a positive mindset. Now, you already know what I'm going to say. From my mentor, Robert Sharma, he talks about the mindset, but he also talks about your heart set, your health set, and your soul set. I'm excited about, I got something coming in, and I'm going to share it with you guys, but I'm about to put a habit into action. Get rid of a bad habit, bring forward a new habit. Right now, my new thing is studying consulting while working on business, learning day trading. I'm still working full time. I love it. I go to work, I grind, I do what I got to do. But it also, gratitude helps to boost your personal resilience in a time of stress. Now, my wife, you go out to myrootadvice.com, out to our YouTube page. She got some fire for us this evening. But she's speaking the real. She keeping it 100, and I got none but respect. I watched that thing twice. I already told her about it, and I'm like, come with the heat, because when you come with the heat, it burns off of that. Only way I know how to say it, bullshit. That sometimes people tell you that you can achieve these things, and when you put your blood, sweat, and tears, as well as your dollars, to learn certain things, uh, sometimes it didn't turn out the way that you thought it would. But if you have a belief in what it is that you do and what you want, you got to be like a bulldog. You got to have that bulldog tenacity. You got to be grateful for it. The science of gratitude really is, gratitude activates your brain, the reward system, it improves your mental clarity and emotional balance. And that's what I'm all about. So many things can just get us off kilter, off balance with what it is that we do. Studies have shown that leaders who practice gratitude see higher employee engagement and loyalty. I'm a big fan of it. I tell my employees, if they got to bring their kids to work, bring them kids to work. Today, as a matter of fact, one of my employees, she brought her daughter to work. I even talked to one of our group supervisors if he had, like the little badges for the kids to wear and stuff. This dude brought me a whole coloring book and crayons and all sorts of stuff. It was, to me, that was awesome because, I know what it's like when kids are out of school. You got to get babysitters, different things like that. To me, that's a real life story. That happened literally today while I was at work, but I'm all about promoting a positive outlook. We still got things to do at the office and everything like that, but she a little officer as far as I'm concerned while she at the shop. So we gonna do what we gotta do. In business, I'm behind my wife 100%. When we want to try new ideals, support, do whatever we gotta do, hey, let's try it. Let's see. Let's make it happen. I am excited. Again, if you wouldn't mind making a comment inside of my on this YouTube page, let me know what it is about gratitude that how it gets you going, how it gets you moving. Some things people need something to give them a boost to help make things happen for themselves. I'm always looking for innovative ways, both in our small online e-commerce business, learn how to find ways to improve the day trading game, also learning about consulting, understanding what their journey is going to really be like, understanding that trust has to be built, relationships have to be formed, you name it. It ain't no overnight, but like I said, in these next 4 years, Chauncey got his own university. I ain't going off to no college, learn from nobody. I can pull any book off the shelf, topic that I want to learn. Guess what? All I got to do is put the time in. That's 4 full years while under your new president. I'm gonna be my own president for the next 4 years, but I got to be smart. You know, there are a lot of strategies that we can do. You know, your morning ritual. Again, going back to the 20 5 a.m. That 20 club, it ain't perfected down to science. I'm just starting each day off. You know, I went downstairs today. I was on 15-pound weights. You know, lifting them, pushing, doing what I got to do, doing my sit ups, my crunches. I, I ain't worried about next week trying to be all muscle bound or whatever. I just want to be healthy. I want to be able to pick up one of our 7 grandbabies and give them number love. I want to be there for my wife and love on her and be there, you know, like, oh, not sluggish or anything like that. I got to put that in. I got to express appreciation. She motivates me, so I got to give her motivation back. It's all about that. Those 3 words I say each time: honor, love, and respect. If I don't love myself, how can I love the co founder of this business? You know, she truly brings that joy to me. You know, when I say make joy your GPS, I see my wife, Maya. She goes by Miyaka, but I call her Yaya. I ain't used 3 different names to call mom. But I'm just letting you guys know the truth. Also, third, celebrate the small wins. You know, we did, I mean, 2 weeks ago, my wife had us doing back to back pop up shops. I'm like, man, I know I'm not Jamaican. I don't know if she got Jamaican in her blood, but we got it in. We put in that work and we was rewarded for it. You know, we got some. Oh man, I feel like hauling that ass to bring one of the little new pots. I don't know if she got it up on the website. These little cast iron pots. Man, they just bought both of them, and then she ordered some more. They want anyway, but she got a lot of great stuff for you guys. Again, if you wouldn't mind, go check out myrootedvines.com. It's popping. She's putting some stuff up. If it ain't there, be ready for it when it does come out. You know, go out to her YouTube page. I'm trying to catch up to her as far as subscribers, you know, on CEO 369 Consulting. But our Rooted Vines YouTube page is out there. Go out there, check out some of her stories, some of the things that she's doing. It's awesome. My wife leads by example. That's the bottom line. She had a desire when we got here to Georgia to start a business. We launched it. We learn certain business skills and things like that from other people. But you know, I think for us to strike, we had to, you know, forge our own path. You know, still great people. TSP, the Profit Room, all these men and women, even the young lady, the content who used to put our page together, Rochelle, dynamic. I truly believe in the future, start of the 25, we may be able to, you know, get her service back in the game. But my wife's learned so much from her and also beyond, you know, to help put this thing. So my wife truly leads by example. She just being able to show gratitude, you know, and I see it and I know she yearns for more, but I am I am grateful that, you know, we are still rock moving forward with this business. You know, the impact of gratitude on leadership is a critical component. You know, it strengthens, you know, your presence, who you are as a leader. When we go out there and we're doing the pop-up shops and sometimes even on our website, and I watch my wife put packages together, the just the overall care that she takes. Sometimes we're at pop-up shops and the time that she gives the customer with explaining and sharing the various details, making contacts that network with other business partners who want her to come alongside them and do the tea bars at various venues. Like I think she this last week at A Million Cups, she brought 2 big cafes of teas and how they were really appreciative. You know, she fostered. I mean, she just has just humility overall, and she takes time. You know, I always say, you give me a minute, I'll give you an hour. I think my wife, she will give better part of her day just to ensure that Rooted Vines gets the attention it needs both by our community, by the people she comes in contact with, and also is real talk. I wish the same volume that happened during the pop-up shops happened during with our online e-commerce, but sometimes that just helps to me for myself to build resilience, and I want to be that support to give her to let her know that the work that she's putting in, it gives value to what we do. Um, and just your overall well-being as CEOs, those of you that are creators, empowering entrepreneurs, high performing operators, once you understand gratitude, what it's going to do is going to boost your overall well-being. And again, it goes back to helping you to reduce that cortisol, which is that fear hormone, reduces your stress, and it promotes emotional balance. It enables you to clearly focus on the things that you want to do. So, with that being said, I'm going to take this opportunity because I did tell you guys last time I did a video, said I was going to show some teas. I shut it off and I didn't. But before I do, I want to read one thing that in the 5 a.m. Club with Robert Schumer, um, it's in chapter 16. When it comes to those of us who are creators, who've started our online business, who are empowering entrepreneurs with a business or an idea, those of us who are high performing operators, sometimes we can get exhausted. But when I read this, it just rings so true to me. Um, it said, "Dream big, start small, and begin now." And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. We have those big dreams, and we did start small with our business, but we began it. We started right then and there. And so I hope you guys can take that to heart, that you dream big, you start small, and you begin now. Don't let anyone, if at all possible, stop you from living your dream. Those desires and that drive that you have for your business. So, with that being said, I'm going to pull one of our new. This is our new packaging. It is glass. It looks beautiful. You can see all of the herbs and everything that are within. This is our morning mint tea right here. And it will be going up on the website. That's one. Now, this little delicate flower, uh, and it's called butterfly pea flower. It's another tea. And the thing about this tea that's really unique is that when you get your hot water, you pour it in there, it turns blue. But if you have like a lemon or a lime or whatever, and you squeeze it on it, it changes color. So that's a very interesting one. I find that to be very, very powerful. Again, another one that we have in our store on myrootedvines.com is, now this one is a caffeine tea. It's the white pomegranate tea. But just look at this. Oh man, it's remarkable. You can see all of the different flowers and blends that are in there. And I think they're about 4 ounces, which is really, really cool. We have our larger package still. And then, okay, this is what I'm coming up on because I do like my coffee, but my wife created this one. It's called Just Brewed Up. It's caffeine free and it's a substitute for coffee. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this tomorrow while I get up after my workout and meditation and studying. Well, she might be asleep, so I might have to wait up a little longer, but it's supposed to be a coffee substitute. So I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be, yeah, if y'all don't get it, trust to believe, I will be stacking up. I am making some changes and I got to have the things that's going to help me. Now, this one right here, uh, my wife like to try to say that women can use this, but this is just for us fellas, for us men out there. It is called the Masculine Vitality This tea right here, yeah, you want that energy, that boost, to take you to that next level. Trust, do, believe. Fellas, do yourself a favor. Go out to myrootedvines.com. Get yourself some masculine vitality. Don't just let these women have everything. Sometimes we gotta have stuff on our own. And I appreciate my wife for putting that blend together. Fabulous. So, with that being said, as I always like to say, if you do nothing else, honor yourself so you can honor others, love yourself so you can love others, and respect yourself so you can respect others. And as my mentor Robert Sharma would say, own your morning, elevate your life. You guys have a wonderful evening. Get a good night's rest because Turkey Day is tomorrow. Watch a lot of football and have fun. Don't be getting all upset at your auntie, your grandma, or whomever, kids running around. Just let them be. Y'all be blessed. Bye now.